Ian, your thoughts on today's game?
That was very pleasing. I mean, obviously winning is a bonus, but I felt that the three forwards, especially in the first half, did a very good job for us, and we looked really organised. And it was pleasing to obviously be 2-0 up at half time, and also to get the third goal as quickly in the second half. And I think it just settled us down then, and we just sort of kept our shape. We made 7 changes, which is good, just to give some players a bit of a rest. And obviously, we need to just be aware that 2 or 3 more players need a bit more of a rest at this stage, and we can do that over the next sort of 10 days, with the 3 games we've got coming up.
I'm going to say, against a strong Arsenal 11, you must be pleased with both the result and the performance, really.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we played some really good football, and I think the first goal was an excellent goal. The way we combined, the way we passed the ball, the way we kept the ball, and it was a great finish from Monty, which made it obviously 1-0. But not only that, we've had some opportunities there where Liam Moran's got on the back post and the keeper's made a good save, and Callum Willicks has had a great header just before half time. It was a great move. I think we've had a sort of 15, 16 passes before we ended up with the header. So overall, really, really pleased. Clean sheet's a bonus again, but we know we're quite strong in that area. But scoring 3 goals against, as you say, the quality of the opposition today was massive.
So it's against a very fit Arsenal side. We seem to compete for the 90 minutes today.
Yeah, I mean, the fitness has come along nicely. I think it's helped with the 2 games with West Ham and with Luton Town last week. And then we've had a spare week, which has been great because we've managed to go and work on a bit of different fitness rather than match fitness. And I think that showed again today that the fitness levels are coming along nicely. We're obviously 4 weeks away now from the start of the season, so we're pleased at the moment. Progressing nicely. Still lots of things we need to work on. Still lots of things on some of our set plays and some of the stuff that we do. Just not quite on the boil at the moment, so we'll go and work on that again over the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks before it leads us up to the final week and the start at Tonbridge.
And as you say, 5 or 6 of the substitutes you made were academy players, so you must be pleased with how they've done, really.
Yeah, really, really pleased, because it's difficult when you make as many changes as we've made. I think we made 7 changes today, and that's unusual for us because we're usually about 4 or 5. But pleased with the way they've come in, they've settled in. We've managed to obviously keep Luke Garrard and Mark Bentley on the pitch with Mario, and they've all got experience of playing with these kids from that side of it because they work with them during the week, and they can talk to them and help them, and hopefully that we can progress them. I mean, that was part of what we said at the end of last season, that we want to try and produce 1 or 2 players to go on now and be good players, not only play for us at Bournemouth but also go on and play in the Football League. And the only way we're going to do that is by introducing them at this early stage of the season, and hopefully they'll progress as the season goes on.
Thank you, Ian. Luke, you must be pleased with the way we played today.
Very pleased. Obviously, it's another tough game. Youngsters in the first half for them. I thought we moved the ball in the final third a lot better than what we have been doing, but we worked on that on Thursday. We look a lot more energetic, a lot more stamina with our game towards the end, but obviously when they made the changes, didn't help as much, but we got through the game. It's another couple of 90 minutes for myself, Benno and Mario, and obviously the boys getting their 60s and 70s now, and obviously the youngsters coming on and doing very well.
Keeping a clean sheet must also be very pleasing.
Very pleasing. Obviously the second one in a week, so we know we're defensively good. Our shape off the ball is very good. We're disciplined in our shape. So obviously now it's the other end that we need to get some goals, but we did today, so very pleasing.
On a personal note, you seem to get a knock midway through the second half on your ankle. How's that?
Yeah, good. He tried to swipe me first initially, obviously, then he caught me on my left ankle, which I broke last year. So it's just obviously trying to get through the games at the minute. It doesn't feel bad in any way, shape or form, just a knock, so just a contact.
And finally, Brentford on Tuesday. It's going to be another very tough test for the boys.
Very tough. Obviously, it's now 2 to 3 weeks into the schedule, so I can't imagine them making a load of changes at half time. So it will be a little bit less of a test for us because obviously we've been playing 2 11s. But we know what they're about. We watched them in the FA Cup run, obviously played them here in the FA Cup run. So they have a lot of quality, but it'll be a good test for us, and hopefully we'll get another good bit of work out from it.
Thanks for talking to us, Luke.
Pleasure.
Ian, Tuesday we welcome Brentford to Meadow Park. It's going to be another tough game.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously part of their pre-season. I think they start slightly earlier than us. I think they're only probably 10 days away now. So that's probably one of the last games they're going to have before they start on the 3rd of August. So it'll be a tough game. Again, we've got to go out and just have a bit of a session where we can start off reasonably strong and introduce some of the young lads again from that side of it, because it gives them precious minutes. But again, as we said, it's all about us being ready for the 17th of August. So, hopefully it's not going to be too tough a test. But again, we've got to take it with the respect it deserves. It's good to get teams like Brentford here, and a lot of that has come from the FA Cup run we had last year and the way we looked after them, and obviously it's led now to the pre-season friendly. So again, we've got to approach it the right way, and we've got to do it correctly, and hopefully if we can do that, they'll come back year after year.
I was going to say it's great for the club and the players to get such great professional clubs down to Meadow Park in pre-season.
Yeah, it is, and as I said before, and I'll say it again, most of it comes down to the hard work of the chairman, because he's the one that builds these interests from other clubs by having a quality stadium, a quality pitch, and as long as we put on a good test for them, then they will come back year in, year out. I mean, if we go out there and we're constantly getting beaten at heavy scores, and eventually these teams won't come here. So it's important that we continue to have the stadia, which we will have, and it's going to only be better once the new stadium's built. The quality of the pitch is never going to be questioned. We've always had a good pitch here, and that's gone back to the last 15, 16 years. And obviously, the opposition that we're providing to some of these teams now is good. I mean, we made it difficult for West Ham for long periods. Made it difficult for Luton for the 90 minutes, and again, as we showed last Saturday, we made it very difficult for Arsenal. So, we are progressing nicely. We are difficult to play against, and obviously difficult to concede goals against. So, it'll be a good test for them. Again, it's going to be a fantastic test for ourselves, and hopefully we can use it as a fitness base going forward.
And before Tuesday, are we expecting any new signings?
Not really. I mean, there's one or two, obviously, just showing a bit of an interest. But again, we're going into that period now where we need to have a look at what we've got. I think we need to settle down with what we've got now and start making some decisions and seeing where we are as we go into the last 2 or 3 weeks of the pre-season campaign.
Fantastic. Good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.